One of the biggest missed opportunities in advertising today is sponsoring a wedding for a bride and groom. It is an enormous event that's going to be attended by hundreds of people and seen by tens of thousands, maybe more, on social media. And at this point, we haven't really seen any major sponsorships for weddings. And it seems a bit silly from my perspective because there's such an opportunity to sponsor these enormous events. And the bride and groom that are having the wedding would be very inclined to accept funding for their wedding because it can be rather expensive. So specifically, we're talking about products that you can apply to the wedding day, something like maybe alcohol or makeup, hair gel, or shoes, travel luggage maybe, things that you can look at and say, oh, that's a natural part of the wedding. The sponsorship would come, you would, as the brand, give dollars to the bride and groom, and then they, in return, would feature your product either in posts leading up to and including the wedding and then after the wedding, or it would be in the wedding video, or both, where your product would be featured for an agreed upon amount of time, maybe 4 seconds, and then they would need to tag the product in the comments. This would be a totally unique opportunity to insert your brand into the lives of these people in their most important day. There's a few reasons that this idea would work. Number one is the virality of posts for weddings. It's really weddings and first babies. Those are the most viral posts that normal people can get. And we're not talking about fully viral, but just a bit of virality because it's getting pushed because it's a very exciting day. Specific to Instagram, you'll see a 70 to 150% increase in engagement, depending on how you look at it, if likes or comments and likes. The second thing is Facebook. Most people don't even have any videos on their Facebook account. So when they post a video, it pumps it to everyone they know, and typically you get thousands of views on videos that somebody never has any views of. So it's a big opportunity for some virality there. The beautiful part about this idea is the value element that you get as the brand sponsor of the wedding. At no other time, really, are you as a brand owner gonna spend $50,000 on one day of shooting and get 500 people, 200 people together and get a venue and food and costumes or attire for people to wear and put this whole big thing together just to make one video for your product. But if you sponsor a wedding, you don't have to worry about any of that. All the planning and time management and people being put together and hiring of a multi-thousand-dollar videographer and photographer and getting the venue and the food, all of that stuff is already taken care of already. All you have to do is give a little bit of money and some product and get tagged to receive the benefits of this high production value event that's going on. You have to imagine yourself at a wedding where there is a big sponsor there. It would be a bit jarring and something maybe that you wouldn't expect, and certainly you would talk about it. So we've talked about the social benefits of this idea, but there's also the word of mouth. 200 people at a wedding seeing that it was sponsored by these shoes or that shirt or whatever it might be, they're gonna talk about that. They're gonna tell their friends how I couldn't believe they got the wedding partially funded by this brand that wanted to sponsor it. And suddenly it's a thing that people start doing, and you get shared even more because people want to see the video that was sponsored and they start talking about it more. This may seem like an odd strategy, but ultimately what we're talking about is just a lack of social proof. I mean, in 5-10 years from now, if everybody had 3 or 5 sponsors at their wedding and they helped the funding process by doing that, everyone would start doing it and it would be a totally common thing. Sponsoring a wedding is a massive missed opportunity for many brands, and I ultimately believe in 10 years' time, it's probably gonna be pretty common. Hi, I'm Bobby Dietz with Attention Agency. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure you hit the follow button. We're putting out educational videos like this every week. If you'd like something custom tailored to your company or brand, you can click the link below and we'll do a free audit of all your digital marketing campaigns. Thanks for paying attention.